Broadcasting live from somewhere undisclosed underneath the 3POA bunker. Go to bed. I don't know how to say it. Yeah, go to bed. You know what? There's nothing to see here, folks. Just, except Talib, 1980 collects.
Let's ride those coattails, baby. How you doing this evening?
I'm doing good. I am apparently I am the purveyor of unpopular opinions because I am kind of happy with today's offerings.
I mean, they look good. Like we was saying pre-show, like, Mercer's, it's a little on the smaller side, but I think he looks like the figure looks amazing.
I mean, you know what? I looked back at some images today with that Mercer because everybody was like, he's so tiny. He's so tiny. And I'm just like, okay, was he? Let's see. As it said on a show that I don't watch, is it canon? So I watched a little bit of the movie, a couple clips.
Yeah.
He's the same size as he's not any bigger than Falcon was. So I don't know. I would have probably liked to seen him a little bit bigger, but
right. I mean,
I know. I'm sorry, Smudge. I've let you down, obviously. And for that, I have no way to make amends. Kaiju Kitty, welcome. Derek, Headcanon, always welcome. I don't know. I guess we getting straight at, you want to get the big gripe out of the way? Just the because I mean, you messaged me this morning and you were like, shows canceled, pre-orders canceled, everything. It's fucking done. Just go the fuck home, Max.
Well, that was what was funny. So, like, they posted on their social medias that the show is canceled, but they didn't say pre-orders weren't going up. But if you went to their Facebook page, their event page, it said that they were canceled. So I figured they were canceled. And then, but at 1 o'clock, I was waiting for them to go up. So, and lo and behold, they did, except that one figure.
That do you know what I think? I think they were really close because I did my own, research. And by saying that, I mean, I went to Reddit.
The worst place to go.
I don't know. I've got some pretty good sources. But the boss is watching. Act normal.
Oh, shit. Figure Fight Club! What up, Bobby? We're talking about classified. I don't know if Max sent you the invite or not because you don't collect classified anymore.
If you want an invite, just tell me you want an invite. I'll send you an invite.
Yeah, we'll let you in.
But so I go on and like you were right. I mean, I think you were spot on that everything was canceled, not just whoop whoop.
Yeah.
And then I think they just decided last minute, they were like, okay, all right, everybody's expecting something. We did this pre-record. We can't release it, and honestly, I don't give a shit. You don't want to release the cop this week? Fine. We know it's coming. So what the fuck ever.
Now, do you think they'll do just fuck it, let's throw it up at 1 o'clock on a random day, one day?
Shit, they may do it tonight at 1 o'clock. Are you kidding? This is Hasbro we're talking about.
Well, it's like, a lot of people are saying, like, and it's not Joe collectors that just want this figure. It's 1/12 collectors to put in their dioramas.
I want it
on their world building sets.
I want it. It's I was gonna get 2, so I could have switch heads and have one of each. So just like I did with the green shirts.
Yeah.
But we'll get into the rest of stuff later. But it's I think they were going to ditch everything. I don't think we were getting any releases today until the last minute.
The only thing I could think is all the third-party retailers, because all this stuff. Only thing that was an exclusive was the Ostriker. Everything else was on BBTS, Amazon, EE,
Yeah.
everywhere. So, I mean, maybe those partners couldn't. I mean, we know this was all last minute, so they didn't have time. They probably didn't have time to drop listings, I would imagine. I don't know. I don't program that shit in the background.
Yeah, it'll come out. I mean, somebody will say something, and then everybody will know, and
Right.
we'll get the story. But I mean, it's not hard to figure out. They just, I think Jersey Maniac just kind of called it right. Somebody in PR was like, "Hey, you know what? This might be, whatever fucking timing." As I said to you back in the green room, there's a reason I delve into this form of escapism, so I don't have to deal with the real world. So,
Right.
but my lighting keeps getting really weird. Do I keep going light and dark and light and dark?
I don't notice it, but my signal's low, so I might be choppy again. I'm getting the notification.
Yeah, I think mine is too. We had a bunch of storms today, so
I want to make sure this video is not uploading, because sometimes that doesn't.
So all right, so we got whoop whoop is the sound of the police out the way. I mean, when it comes out, I'm gonna get two. So it's
Yeah.
I like it. It's a good offering. I want that fucking taser.
And it makes me wonder. So I made this comment today on one of the socials. I was like, this is probably going to be the first legacy figure to not go to Ross, just because of what people can do with it.
Well, yeah. I mean, somebody made a comment in 3POA, and Ninja or Zakanin or somebody, every legacy figure that they have done has gone into clearance. So
Right.
that it's all just reuse. They've made their money on this figure, no matter what it does. So, and
Well,
somebody even said something about if it, man, if our signal is not getting through tonight, I apologize. There's been storms in the area, and I don't quite know if we kind of fade in and out. So I've been tased, Ken, and the worst part about it was just those little prongs that stick in you like fish hooks. So
it's not them going in, it's them going out, right?
yeah. It still sucks. But yeah, they've made their money on that figure. If they eat it and never release that figure, they have still made their money on all those pieces. They ain't out nothing.
Yeah. Well, and then the other thing is, it's not like it's a Marvel property or Star Wars property. They don't have to worry about licensing. I mean, it's just a generic police officer. So
yeah. But I do want it, and I gotta feel it. Yeah, shit's crazy, and they want it to calm down, and they don't.
Yep.
And you know what? Honestly, because somebody else pointed out too that there's already packaging photos. It's ready. They've got that figure ready to ship. Do you know the fig photography that you would be seeing right now if I had that figure in hand?
Well, did you see the pictures of the figure? I think I posted it today. I mean, they did really good job with the photography of it. I guess instead of just like talking about it, we could just show the pictures.
Yeah.
And go over what was dropped today.
Yeah, let's go.
So let's see if I can pull this up.
Pepper spray's never bothered me. That Freeze Plus P is like
Is everything coming off good? Can you see these well?
Yeah.
So the first one was the retro bat.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I like the decos. I think it, it's closer to, what is it, more of the animation than it is
Yeah,
anything.
it's more of the original, which had the clear it had the thing that what do they call it when you move it a little bit and it makes motion?
You're talking about like the gears on the inside?
Yeah, on the original
The lenticular.
release. That's it, lenticular.
Yeah.
So I like the clear. I didn't like the fact that they kind of hid that behind that shitty Iron Grenadier bat, which does not exist in my.
Yes, and I don't think you can ever have too many bats. I mean, I might have 4 of the original release, so I pre-ordered 3 of these.
I got 2. And I guarantee if I see one in a store, I don't pass it up. Fuck them kids.
I think I did 1 on BBTS, 1 on Pulse, and 1 on Amazon to see which one I get faster.
I like it's got, some blast effects. I like that they chrome the extensions. I mean, it's not really chrome, but it's
and the deco hits, because there's isn't there like a little like a weather effect on the end of those as well?
Yeah, the little flame effect where it's kind of got the burnt and stuff. Yeah, I like it. It's classic bat. That's a almost a one-on-one larger scale recreation of the version of the original bat.
And the sigil on his arm is, instead of that yellow Cobra symbol, it's yellow with the red symbol in it. So I think it's more pronounced, and I think that I like that a lot better.
I didn't notice that part.
Yeah.
Of course, they're still fucking molding goddamn grenades on the figures. That will never not piss me off.
All right, so let's see. What do we got next? We have a blank screen.
I love it. I bought 4.
I might have to go straight to the image. I wonder why none of these transferred over. Hold on. Maybe I uploaded the wrong doc.
While you're doing it, I'll see what chat's going on. I think interwebs have been kind of going a little up and down for everybody today. We're having some trouble here. Talib's having a little trouble on his end.
Well, I did this last minute. I was trying to I got them all uploaded on Google, but I didn't get I didn't get them all on the slideshow. So once the slideshow's over with, I'll just go to Google Docs and we'll look at the pictures for the other things. But I think this has got.
Yeah, listen, I'll take bats. I bought one of those stupid Destro ones, and Destro never had shit to do with bats. So now I don't want to hear about your Energon universe.
So Max, how many did Hasbro hurt you on this figure?
I got 2, so I could do 1. I hate those fucking neck changes, but at least they got some hands. But I got 2, and if I see one in store, and these, man, listen, if Hasbro is smart, they will fucking saturate shit with these figures. These should be one that are all like Cobra Commander and Duke should always be available.
Yeah.
If you don't know shit about any other character and you want just a little green army man, here it is.
Yep.
When's the last time, other than Grunt, that we got just a generic green shirt?
Yeah, I mean,
have we ever gotten one?
Grunt. Who was it that came with? I don't know. I guess Rock and Roll kind of is a green shirt if you take his ammo belt off.
No. I mean, just no named characters. Just a no-name green shirt character. I don't even think they did one in the 4-inch.
Are you considering Grunt a no-name green shirt, though? Because I thought Grunt was his code name, and he was, Robert Graves?
Well, that's what everybody used as a green shirt back in the day was Grunt. But, the animated show had green shirts all over the place.
Right.
Like I said, I don't even think you got them with the 12 or the 4-inch line.
I don't think you started seeing green shirt figures till Super 7 started doing it in that reaction line. Because it wasn't in the vintage line, other than like what you said, people would use.
Oh, salami, baloney, bullshitty. Oh, we do not talk about this. No. Yeah.
So
I mean, and that one sucked. So,
Yep.
and not
So
just because it was Super 7.
Do you think this is kitted out well? Do you think they would have done better removing maybe a set of hands and putting another head sculpt, just so it would make you want to buy more?
You got a knife, you got a sidearm, you got the animated rifle, and you got the stalker rifle. You got a helmet and a visor.
And you got
I'm
two
good.
pairs of trigger hands, 2 pairs of
for $25.
Yeah.
Yeah, all day long.
I mean, I guess you could find another figure and put their head on if the head is compatible, because isn't that something that's happened with some of the older figures with the newer figures? The heads aren't compatible.
Yeah, well, with the ones like this where you have to change out the neck, then yeah, you're not putting another figure's head on it. So that pretty much means that those 2 heads are what's going to fit on these figures.
But
so
one of the other options you could do.
But head canon, you're correct. The Valor versus Venom had a green shirt pack. So,
well, one of the things you could do to diversify your figures is you could do 2 without helmets and 2 with helmets, so you're not everybody is 100% looking alike. If you want to keep on building them.
This is my dirty little thought on these figures.
Ooh, dirty. Should we turn the lights on?
I think the fact that we're getting the green shirts is direct retaliation for Valiverse doing their troop builder figures. I'm willing to bet these figures right here, I bet we see them in blue. I bet we see them in a camo. I bet we see them blacked out. I bet they go, you are going to be seeing these green shirts so fucking much in the next couple years, you're going to get tired of them. So,
I mean, there'd be great.
That's my Swami vision is.
Well, they'll be great, but you forgot Arctic. We're going to need Arctic because we got the Snowcat coming.
Yep.
We might get one of these in Arctic in that HasLab.
If we get a Snowcat, I'm still not 100% on board. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
I know it is, but I don't know that it is. When I hear Emily talk about Chill and Frosty, I think of Dreadnoks and a green soda. So,
and Cold Slither.
Thunder Machine confirmed, folks.
But you know what's funny is of all the like Dreadnought stuff they're hitting us with, and what if they did like a 180 and it is the Thunder Machine and not the Snowcat?
No, there'd be so many pissed off motherfuckers.
Probably because they're all ready for the Snowcat.
The toy tubers are out there planning the next the next 3 months of their videos bitching about Snowcat and HasLabs, and they already got their thumbnails made, and then they do a Thunder Machine. They're gonna be so fucking pissed.
Yeah.
Fuck your subs.
You're cheesing violence.
Oh.
So
there's another one. I hate to shill, man, but there's nothing I don't like about this kit.
Yep.
Other than that price tag.
Yeah. What was it? 60 instead of 55 with normally the double packs are?
Keep it down. My wife's in the next room, okay?
Okay. It's 45. One of the highlights for this set is the grenade launcher for Sarge. I think that grenade launcher looks pretty slick.
Yeah.
and the head sculpt with the whistle already in his mouth.
Yeah, I like that too.
And they already got that pre-installed, so it's like that's what they're telling you. Hey, wear this one. And it almost looks like those sunglasses are molded on, which is great. I'm not against molded sunglasses, small as those things are.
I bet they're not, because then the other one, you wouldn't be able to switch them with the other head sculpt.
That's true.
But you get the Marine cap, the cover. You got your beret, so you can do the, kind of the WWF heel.
Yep. Only thing you'll need is a belt.
We know somebody who's got a lot of belts, don't we? Who do we know? He's got a fight club, but we're not allowed to talk about it.
He's got to take out the trash tonight. So.
Oh, is it a trash night?
I guess. I mean, it takes me like 5 minutes to take out a trash bag and put a new one in. I don't know what.
Yeah, but you know what? Every time he mentions I got to take out the trash, that means we've only got another hour of conversation.
Right.
Now, see, here's what I was hoping for. When I saw this picture, I was like, please do some fucking Constantine wire and give me those fucking barrels.
Right. Yeah, it's cool how they got the rifle propped up. He's got his hat sitting on there. And so another thing what I like about this Slaughter is we don't have a whole lot of figures with desert attire on. So if you want to do like a desert scene, you can get that Striker. You can get Dusty.
Dusty, a little bit Recondo.
That Snake Eyes.
Maybe Duke, maybe Doc. That's about the only.
Yeah, and I wouldn't consider Recondo because he's a jungle trooper, even in that brown camo.
Recondo's wherever he needs to be. But yeah, he is jungle guy. But I'm just talking about the, the kind of khaki deco. Yeah, there's not many. I damn sure got a hell of a lot more Valaverse desert guys than I do Joe's. I don't know. I like the Mercer offering.
With those sunglasses and that flat top, it kind of shilling for it.
I don't like the head sculpt with him going, that one kind of. But
I wonder if they kind of pulled that from the movie, because he kind of just had that snarly look on him all the time. But these two pictures right here where they're beating the shit out of the Vipers, that's some good work. Sarge getting ready to tee up that Viper, because I think the next picture is him just giving him the old Hail Mary.
I just don't understand why they. I mean, seriously, all they really had to do, they made a lot of changes for the Mercer guy that I think they're just trying to justify creating him and not have a bunch of people bitch that, oh, well, you just stuck a different head on a retro Viper, which is
that the case?
See, I don't know those. Well, I mean, the upper arms are going to be different. He does have a brace on. Somebody was saying that
but the brace is different.
See, that's not the lower half is definitely Viper.
Yeah, the legs, yeah.
Yeah. They changed the red for the gray. The top part, they just changed the color on the. No, I mean, that's not a.
I mean, it's close, but not. Some of it looks a little bit, if not new, not pulled from the Viper.
I mean, they did enough. Still, it comes out. When you look at the pricing, it's $30 a figure, and they knew Sarge was going to be a hard sell.
Right. And I I think the way they'll try to justify that price is the amount of weapons and accessories that comes in this set. That would be my guess. Now I think that's. Oh no, I did get this one on the slide. We'll have to switch to get to the rest of these photos. But how many of these did you get?
I always buy 2 of every vehicle.
Typically, the vehicles I only get 1 unless it's like a small vehicle. I think this surprised a lot of people with its price point.
When are we going to get the Talib and Red Dog
Talib,
figure?
I'm right here, baby. Taurus and Red Dog, I think they are in a 2-pack coming out this year or early next year. But they've already found leaked listings with Taurus and Red Dog. So they'll be coming soon.
Which means we're going to get another Sarge because they're going to do a Triple T.
And do like the USA Sarge? I mean, because
that would be my guess.
Because the Triple T Sarge was the first Sarge we got.
Yeah.
With the camo pants. So the only thing we would need that they haven't done. But would they do a USA deco on Sarge?
I don't know. I don't know if WWF has the has the rights on that Sarge or.
But it was down his pant leg, right? That it said USA, and then it had the.
No, the original, like I think it was 86 or 85 had it across his chest, which was the big problem with the LJN wrestling figures was it had the same. So there was a lot of copyright conflict in there, bunch of 80s shit before y'all were born.
So I'll have to switch assets to show the rest of the pictures from the Ostriker.
Yeah, they've got some. I definitely think it's a new vest, but it's definitely got a lot of the stuff that, like, the pocket on his right side definitely looks just like the retro Viper, but then he's got the gun holster on his left side. So
is this looking okay?
Yeah.
Look at the dash panel, all the details on this.
See, I'm fucked up because I saw Fans Hobby, and
I'm getting that. I'm getting one of those.
And that Fans Hobby looks so beautiful. With
it looks real.
Yes, that Fans Hobby one is amazing, and I like this one. It's okay. I'm gonna have it because I'm a completionist,
and you need crankcase.
Yeah.
I
was happy. I was happy with the Vamp. I was happy with the Stinger. I'm sure I'll be happy with this, but it looks, I could definitely see they're getting some reuse out of a lot of shit. It sits 3 people, and hopefully it's got some foot pegs on the side.
So I never noticed this on the digital renders. It looks like there's some type of decal, like snake decal on the side.
Oh, them fucking twats would put stickers in there, wouldn't they?
Well, it's probably a tampo. I would imagine it's a tampo because they don't put stickers on anything anymore. But fucking, they had to show off that coffee mug.
Shit, they don't put stickers on things anymore. I got a Dragonfly and a Rattler coming that says differently.
Well, usually those stickers, if you just want to add to customize it, to personalize it, because they did that with the Dragonfly as well.
I mean, you've got looks like you got a walkie-talkie system in there. It looks good, and of course, they had to throw in a coffee cup and coffee holders because because Bobby did it. God damn, it must fucking chew Lenny's ass. Well, Bobby did it.
But Bobby.
Well, Bobby. Well, if Bobby could do it, we could do it.
So one of the things I like on this is the addition of the third seat.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. There's nothing about this I dislike. That being said, set it next to a picture of Fans Hobby.
Well, that's why I'm getting the Fans Hobby in this. And I wonder who will do a black one first.
Yeah, and that crankcase just is kind of a weak offering. There's nothing new on that figure.
The best thing on crankcase is his thick mustache.
I like that it's got a toolbox. I'm hoping that it's got some tools, because like Ninja says, it's all about accessories, baby.
Right. So one thing I noticed they're doing away with, he's not getting one of these steel core helmets like all the other drivers have been getting. He's just getting a regular.
Do we have a complete offering of everything that's in that set?
Yeah, there's a picture that shows everything that's in it, and that helmet's not in it. Because look, he's got a helmet, goggles, and like a face covering, like a neckerchief or something. And look at the way the wheels articulate. So there's some type of spring loading in there.
I wonder if the wheels turn with the steering wheel.
I don't know. They do on Fans Hobbies, I think.
I bet they don't.
And then this is my favorite picture of all of these. Crankcase shows violence. Ran the fuck over this Viper. And it's funny. I think the next picture is like the same view, but not driving over the Viper. So I wonder. So I wonder if they was like, should we release this photo? Fuck it.
I mean, doesn't the Fans Hobby has LEDs, doesn't it?
Correct.
How much is the Fans Hobby one going for?
It's probably going to be, with shipping, probably $110 would be my guess. But there's the loadout, so you can see he just has a helmet.
It's got Duke's binoculars, couple pistols. Oh, well, he's got a secondary helmet, but he's got just like
almost like a desert,
like an ATV.
Off-road.
Yeah. A little DOT helmet.
See how it's got it almost looks like an alligator, but then a snake head facing the other direction. I don't know.
Why would you put a snake head on a G.I. Joe vehicle when your main bad guys are snakes?
Right, or any type of reptilian thing to begin with.
The
little front wheel doesn't look as bad in this picture. Remember on those digital renderings, it just looked like complete ass.
I'm sure that the minute this came out, that dude who makes the gridiron shit just started gooning all over it. He's like, I'm gonna make so much money off fixing this fucking thing.
I haven't looked recently if this is still up on Pulse, if it's sold out yet. Look at that! Look at that cock tease of a bridge layer in the background. What is this over here? It looks like an All Striker without the roll cage on it. It looks like the artwork's fucked up. You see that? Did I lose you? Uh-oh. I think Max is froze. Oh, he just lost power. So I'm by myself? Oh, no. Well, let's just keep going, I guess. So now I'm by myself. What to do? How many's still here? 12 of you still here? All right. Well, let's just keep going over these photos and just talk about them. That was pretty much on the last photo for the all striker. Let's see what other. Oh, you know what? I didn't upload pictures of the police officer. So we'll go over one other thing I wanted to go over, and then we might I might just end it. We're at 35 minutes, but so they were kind of talking about this on the 3POA a little bit, but I'm all for it. It's the hold on, let me find the slides. Oh, he says back on. Stream is not dead. Hold on. Let me text Max real fast. So his power just must have flickered on and then off. I don't know if I need to invite him. I mean, no, it's his thing. So, oh, does it still show the off striker? That's weird. I haven't presented anything else. Hold on. All right, Max is working his way back on. It should be showing the Marvel Legends 3-pack with the 2 thickies and surround. Oh. Okay, Gonzo's fucking with me. Thanks, Lou. So like I've said previously, I mean, I'm new with Marvel Legends. So when I see something like this, like I don't have the Sauron figure, so I'm all about this. And now the Rogue's face is a little bit derpy looking, but I'm surprised they show as much skin on that figure as they are showing. It's all good, Gonzo. Oh, okay, so it hasn't sold out. I didn't think it did. You know, I wonder with other offerings out there, maybe that's why it hasn't sold out yet. Yeah. Same here. I don't need 3 of them, but I want all 3 of these figures. And now it makes me want to go back and get, what's his name, Kazar? And then wasn't his like Saber-Tooth Tiger the Build-A-Figure? But the deco hits they put on this, and it just looks so good. But I guess this is just a repaint of the Build-A-Figure. Was that like the Deadpool Build-A-Figure wave? But yeah, I'm all for this because I'm kind of building like a 90s X-Men shelf and like the cartoon. So I'm trying to get as much stuff from that and like the video game. I think Max is back. I hear.
I'm back. You hear
Welcome
me?
back, sir. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
I was
had to go get my flashlight by the time I turned it on. The damn power come back on.
It was funny. I was talking and it was like crickets. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Where did he go? And then I go back to the stream tab and oh no, he's frozen.
Oh, so we talking about Savage Land?
Yeah, so I showed the last picture of the All Striker. I'll have to go back to it because there's something that looks funny. It looks fucked up. But yeah, I was talking about the Savage Land pack and how I'm all for this.
See, I don't have a Sauron. So you know, and I don't care what anybody says. That I'll die on this hill. And you want to call it, if this is just the shilling episode, I guess that's what it is. But that Rogue looks fucking good.
Yeah, her face looks a little derpy, but her boobs take care of that.
Yeah, ain't nobody looking at her face.
Right. But this shot, it doesn't. Her face doesn't look as bad. So, yeah,
I just can't believe that they're making this I think this is what, if you want to be pissed off about this set, here's what to be pissed off about. The fact that this is the exclusive for San Diego. This should have just been a general release. Just release it.
Yeah. Well, remember last year was that Death's Head, and then it went everywhere, and now it's clearanced everywhere. At least Amazon, I think it's under retail.
That was a good figure too. That figure that was a damn good figure.
I want to get it to throw it on my Transformers shelf.
I think the only reason that figure kind of went clearance is because nobody knows who the fuck Death's Head is.
So there was one. I wanted to go back to the All Striker because right when you froze is when I was showing this second to last picture. So look at the artwork on here. So they're already teasing us with a bridge layer that they're never going to fulfill. Now I was looking at their left hand side, and I was like, "What the fuck is this low profile thing?" It's a damn All Striker. I don't know. I don't think I can zoom in. It's a damn All Striker without the roll cage on it.
The roll cage comes off.
So
the back seat.
Okay. I just thought it was
seat. Yeah, the back seat comes off.
I just thought it was weird, like the roll cage is completely missing. Like
that back end, the whole top part thing where the third seat is, I think you can take that off on this.
Yeah, I know that comes off, but you don't even see the front part of the roll cage. You just see his antennas sticking up.
Huh. That is funny that, of course, the other thing too, I don't think a lot of people notice this with the slice and dice figure. Somebody noticed the sword of Night Creeper Leader's sword was a little Easter egg on that box set. It's okay, kids. You can stop what you're doing and go look. I don't mind. Dude, are we getting a fucking bridge layer? Are they straight gonna jack fucking Ace's shit?
No, I'm getting a bridge layer from Ace. So
I mean,
I can't see Hasbro doing a bridge layer.
Ace has done the fucking work. He showed them that they could take one tank body and create everything you fucking need. Yep. All they got to do is show the fucking corpo heads, Ace's shit, and cool.
Well, so they did it. They did it with the Ghostbusters Ecto 1. They made it modular where you can make it look like Ecto 1 from Ghostbusters 2. So it was what you wanted. What it needed you do to buy. You had to buy 2 Ectos if you wanted both of them.
Yeah.
Because the other part that sucked about that Ecto 1 was it had stickers. So if you wanted to make it look like Ghostbusters 2, you had to apply stickers.
I got so much shit when because I didn't realize that. They didn't heavily advertise that chips and salsa stickers on the Dragonfly missile launcher. Ecto 1A, sir. Show respect. But they never advertised a whole lot of they advertised a sticker sheet, like some just extra shit, but they never said that you were going to have to put stickers to do out your Dragonfly. Now, when the Rattler came out, they tried hiding that shit too, and I was all up in their live streams going, why are these stickers? Why are these stickers? So then you started, then everybody, there was a few other people in there too, but man, I got fucking yelled at. It's like, it's stickers, Max. You could customize. The Hiss tank came with stickers. Yeah, but you know what? I didn't have to add a single fucking sticker to that Hiss for it to look like the Hiss on the fucking box.
Right.
To make it look like the fucking Dragonfly on the box, I got to add stickers. I didn't fucking pay for stickers. I paid for you to do your job and deco that shit.
What stickers did you have to put on it? Like the mouth?
Oh, I didn't put any stickers on that fucking thing. I hated
one of the
that
stickers
shit.
that wasn't on it.
Yeah, the mouth wasn't on there, dude. Everything, the chips and all the missile launcher stickers.
Yeah. I wouldn't put those on there to begin with. I would want it as clean as possible.
I hated that shit. You know, I liked back in the 80s, I liked putting together the toys. I liked you know, that play mobile, you know, kind of thing. But the one thing I hated from day fucking one is stickers. And I'm a sticker collector. I mean, shit, look at my fucking toolbox over here. I promise you, I got more toolboxes just like that with more stickers on it. I like stickers, but not when I'm paying for, you know, that was always something that you look at anybody who's got an old classic toy, old vintage collection.
Those stickers
and
are fucked
all
up.
those stickers, they shrink, they get sticky around the edge. You got to do stuff to them. Why am I not going to do that to this fucking $300 fucking helicopter I just bought?
Right.
You know, you justify it back in the day because it was 25 fucking bucks for a Dragonfly. Okay, cool. Yeah, stickers, whatever. I got a Dragonfly, but I paid $300 for something. I better not have to put any fucking stickers on it.
Right.
And thus brings the end of Max's sticker rant. Moving on.
So to pile back on your other rant that you started, and then you started another rant mid. Headcanon brought up a good point. What Ace is doing, I mean, you could get 3 tanks out of one base tank, and that's what Ace did.
You got it. You got the Wolverine, you got a bridge layer, you got the fucking Mobat, and I'm pretty sure that you could do. You could probably you think about it, get at least 2 more out of that system that he's created.
Well, think about all the Slaughter's Marauder stuff that used that base. The Lynx. I can't remember which one was on the the Mauler. What the fuck was that one called?
Hell, you could hook up a Scud launcher on there. Get some Scud missiles. Some Patriot missiles.
Yeah, Action Figure Addict. I know Jeff's a diehard Ghostbusters fan. I wasn't trying to poke the bear.
Oh man, listen. You know what? I mean, that was smart marketing. It really was, because why are you going to have it? Wouldn't sell if you had Ecto 1 and then Ecto 1A. If I hope I said that right, Jeff.
Yeah, don't get him pissed.
If you release the original and then 6 months later released Ghostbusters 2, then nobody's buying it.
Equalizer. Thank you, Headcanon.
This way, at least you got a chance. You could change it. 6 months out of the year, you got Ghostbusters original, and then 6 months.
You mean kind of how they did a proton pack for a HasLab, and now are doing a $300 proton pack that probably everybody wanted more than.
Oh, everybody fucking wanted the 84. Nobody wanted that fucking shit. That's some movie right stuff. That you know what? Listen, they got that proton. Sony Pictures got that proton pack paid for, and all the HasLab people, they paid for that for you. So just thank your HasLab people. It ain't right, but it got you a 1984 Ghostbusters backpack.
I'm on the fence on the whole I paid for a HasLab to be curated and they better not use it any other way. But at the same time, I want a Tiger Force Rattler. I want a Tiger Force Dragonfly. I want repaints and stuff.
Yeah, Jeff, I don't disagree. You're not wrong, but that pack will be so much easy for modifiers to turn into a pack that, I mean, they've already got kits out now for taking the Egon pack, the HasLab, and turning it into a 84. So Yeah. Yeah, that would be cool.
You should check out Mikey's page. He did
man. Mwah.
Is it a Palatoys Red Hiss? Oh, so nice.
Yes, it looked Red Shadows. Oh, it looked so good. So good. He had to, I feel bad for listen, I know the amount of work he did stenciling all that stuff on the side, and I know how bad his wrist has got to hurt at night.
But yeah, headcanon, I'm the same way. Take shit out that we don't need and lower the cost a little bit and then reuse the hell out of it.
Well, and I made this point the other day. You notice G.I. Joe hadn't really gone up that much. I mean, if it's gone up really that much at all, because the All Striker, I'm fairly certain I would like to see a side by side between it and the Vamp. But
I think his power went out again. Damn. He did say he had storms. Yeah. Well, I'm waiting for the text. See if I got another. He should have the flashlight this time though. There's nothing worse than talking and then in midpoint it's frozen. Well, shit. Yeah, power's off again. And I'm all alone. If anybody wants to hop in, I will share the link. If not, his power's back on. This is like real time, folks. How and that 84 pack that was it 300 or 300? Did it sell out yet? Because I haven't really paid too much attention. Oh, Abby wants in. Hold on, Abby. Give me a second. Come on in. I'm just saying. Oh, I am not hopping in. Oh, you're just saying. Jeez, Abby, come on now. Don't leave me hanging. The trash can take out itself later. Is there high wind, Max? You're back on, but you're not back in. Yeah, come on in. Talk about Ghostbusters. We're just chilling now. The subject that we planned on talking about, we've already ran through. An hour or two. I don't know about that. I mean, you can stay for an hour or two. I mean, I'm used to it anymore. I don't get any sleep when Max or Abby's involved. I've been getting about 3 to 4 hours of sleep every night, hanging out with them. But yeah, come on, jump in, Action Figure Addict. Or anybody else. Don't blame me. Abby, it is all your fault. I am going to blame you 100%. I've been getting about 3 to 4 hours. You look pissed off. Abby just confirmed he's doing a 24-hour stream.
Hold on, I gotta get my. Here we go.
Of course, you took a nap today. I took a little bit of one too when I got home. I got home, mowed the yard, sit in the AC for a little bit, and passed the fuck out.
Oh, I still, you guys know I slept for like the last 72 hours, and last night I woke up by Talib just going, hey, are we going on tonight? Is your shit working, Max? You got power? No fucking storms?
Make a thumbnail, Max, so I can share it.
Fucking, you know what? Here, you know what, you shit talkers? Here, fine. Open mic. Bring it on. What do you guys got?
I already shared it in your name.
You already did it. You already did it? Okay.
Abby's like, share it. I thought Abby was going to come in. No, I'm not coming in. I just said share it.
Abby doesn't want to push any buttons.
Right.
Oh, man.
Abby, that's a good idea, though. Do like a charity 24-hour stream. And we could do something where we could rotate people in, too, if anybody needed to take a nap. Because like you just said, you took a nap today.
Man, I'll tell you, I you know who got the most sleep from just Jeff's 24-hour Adobe stream? Me. Because like I'd fall asleep and oh shit, we're gonna talk about Ghostbusters.
The Ghostbuster lore. He's gonna tell us what we did wrong.
Not even a little bit. Not even
tell us we spent the whole first of the show shilling for Hasbro and all the Hasbros out there. So
yep.
I can't help it.
What's your thoughts on that Proton pack, Jeff? You didn't get to really talk about it Tuesday night.
If I were still into like cosplay and stuff, yeah, I'd be down. But as it stands right now, the only Proton pack I have is the Spirit pack, and that hangs up in my living room as decoration.
Oh,
so
all right, came to hijack your stream. I'm just gonna.
So I don't see much of a point to spending $300 on a piece of art that I already have that costs less, and lights up and has noises.
Now you said Jeff that Proton pack that they're offering now isn't the 1984. It is based on what?
No, it's not. So like if you look at the Plasma Series Ghostbusters, the first round that came out, it's the same Proton pack, just bigger.
The hollow plastic, the like vacuum mold.
No, the Proton pack on the action figures. The new pack that they have out is based on those.
So it's not based off the actual movie prop.
It's
based off the toy.
It's based off the movie.
Yeah, Hasbro just slapped they just slapped the 84 on there.
Miles away, and then you want to change it. Fuck you with the drive-through.
So then they get as many people to buy this
84 tag on it. So then
if
people that have been begging for an 84 pack would look at it and say, "Oh, it's only 200 and something. It's cheaper than
if
the original."
Hasbro,
so we're just gonna grab it.
If Hasbro had the balls, they'd release the cartoon pack from the real Ghostbusters. Fuck, every person that likes Ghostbusters, it's my fucking age, would be like, hey, here's my money. You can just you want me to suck your dick too? I can do that, no problem.
I'm telling you, I think that's not a bad idea. They could do it like the vacuum molded one that they did. Lower the price down because kids would eat that shit up. Do you know, I went as a Ghostbusters for Halloween one time. You know what my Proton pack was? It was a magazine rack with an Atari 2600 strapped into the back of it. And I had the fucking, for the neutrino wand, I had the remote on a stick.
Nice.
I got a picture of it somewhere. It's fucking awful.
I gotta try to find this picture, but my mom made me Peter Venkman's jumpsuit from the real Ghostbusters. And for like 3 years, I went as a fucking Ghostbuster. Pissed my parents off to no end because they're like, what do you want to go as for Halloween? Peter Venkman.
See, my dad was a tanky from Fort Hood. So I had his Tucker, onesie.
Yeah.
So I was like, I got the costume. I'm good to go.
No, Mom's a seamstress, so she loved sewing it and like everything else. She made all of my costumes. Hell, she even made a cape for Robin. So I mean, can't go wrong. Moms are good.
I mean, mine I made out of a spirit. I just took a spirit pack and modded it.
Yeah,
and then my jumpsuit I just got from a surplus store and just
It
got
looks good,
a
Kyle.
custom name tag for it.
It looks
I've seen
good,
some
Kyle.
great mods done with those Spirit Ghostbuster packs.
Oh yeah,
And they're fucking selling for a mint.
yeah, they are. I've got the
So-
1/8. I've got the not the full size, but the 1/8 size of it.
Oh, the 80%.
Yeah, I'm thinking about maybe just getting rid of it because, like, what the fuck do I need it for? You know what I mean? Like, there's no point to having it for me. I mean, I don't want to cosplay as Ghostbusters anymore. I don't want to do any of that shit ever again. So, I'm a killjoy.
What I'm
Poor
surprised
collector.
about with this pack that they put out, with the original HasLab, they gave you the parts to mount it to an Alice frame, but they didn't
Yeah.
with this one.
Yeah.
The easiest way to wear that pack is to mount it to an Alice frame,
Well, yeah, that's what
which
they were
I have
built
to
for.
get for mine because I'm tired of a piece of plastic smacking against my back every time I move.
Yeah, man, you need to. Without one, it's a pain in the ass, like you just said.
Oh man, 24-hour stream. Y'all gonna fucking
Oof.
murder me.
Good luck with that, boys.
folks.
Oof, Avi's about to.
I
He's
turned
about to
my
go
AC
through it.
down. It was freezing in this room.
Yeah.
So are you guys in on that glow in the dark shit?
Yeah, I'm in on the figures.
No,
I don't give
there
a shit about the car.
Aren't they doing like a Tully with that little helicopter thing too?
No,
They're not. Oh, I thought they teased that in an image.
I
They showed it in the background in a shadow, like it's an unreleased toy. Somebody was talking about that. I think it was like Geek Dad Life was talking about that.
That guy's full of shit. He don't know nothing from nothing.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that was the tease. The next glow in the dark thing.
So all those glow in the dark figures, there are 5 of them. Tully is one of them, but for some reason the Ecto Glow is only released to 4. That Ecto 1 hasn't been released before. The Ecto Glow Ecto 1 never ever been released. So that's new. So if they do release Tully, they'll probably do it. And if he's coming with a helicopter, then it's got to be like Ecto 2. Also, I'm just kidding, Geek Dad Life. You're a nice guy. You know lots of things. You're an asshole.
It was like a little go-kart looking thing with a helicopter prop on it.
Oh yeah, so that's Ecto 2 then. So if I haven't seen that, see you later, Max.
Oh,
If I haven't,
man.
I haven't seen that yet, but I would really like to. I guess I have my original Ecto 2 in my living room.
yeah.
Like, it's old.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that. That's Jeff's wheelhouse, so I just I let Jeff do the schooling on the older
on
stuff.
my recent Just Jeff Toys channel. I did a tour of my toy room, which was really fucking my house.
Pickle.
And I called my
Why
firehouse.
did you
Ecto
grab that
1.
pickle so fast? You weren't
That
even gone that long.
Max is fat for
Oh,
a big guy.
magic.
We're all
Okay.
fast for big dudes. You
He's
never
a
know.
magician now.
We're like fucking ninjas.
Yep, chubby dudes and food.
Look, man, if you're the size of me and Max and we're hungry, motherfucker, we will be as fast as we can be.
So Avi is
Also,
serious
I got
about this
a
24
kid.
hours
She brought me
stream.
one.
I thought you
Personal-
lost power again.
I had to switch Wi-Fi networks, and it got a little juicy, so I just restarted everything. So
Did you
Gotcha.
readjusted the plasma flow into the
nobody's gonna mess with me
manifold and
anyway.
readjusted the tachyon feed? Yep.
I'm just here for Fez love freaks out there. That's all I am.
So-
Pretty
so
face
ta-
and a Fez.
So Caleb, I almost called you your real name. I'm sorry. Are you going to DFW?
Unfortunately, no.
Womp, 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 womp.
At least
No,
until
I don't-
that black van and that hood goes over his head.
Damn. Okay. I ain't getting on no plane, Hannibal.
Pull up in the fucking 18 van, fucking blaring Metallica, like fucking that college movie.
You put me on that plane again, didn't you, Hannibal?
No, I think next year I'm going to try to make it to a con or two. So like I picked up a second part-time job just to get extra cash. I mean, I have other shit that I want to do to like my house and stuff. Because
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, home ownership ain't cheap when you got to
Nope.
fix shit. And I want
What did I do? What did I do? AFA. What
Magic.
don't Oh, magic. Oh
It's
no,
magic.
it's straight fucking sorcery, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
clearly.
Abby, IshCon is one that I want to go to next year.
I mean, clearly, Alpha, you don't know the rule. Max doesn't have a pointy hat, so he's not a wizard. So it's not magic; it's sorcery, dark magic.
Right. All right.
No, no Dana Barrett, only Zool.
All right.
There is no Dana, only Zool. I'm excited that they're doing Ghostbuster stuff. Like I really am, and like I'm excited that we're gonna get 4 figures from the first movie that are better than what we've gotten in the last, I don't know, 10 figures, give or take.
That
However-
4-pack looked nice.
However, period, comma, I really want the box to be Dana Barrett's fucking rooftop apartment with like Zool and everything. Like, if they can wrap all that together and like make it into like a fold-out thing or something, I'd be okay with that. You know, that just go on the shelf.
Almost like a cardboard thing.
Yeah, almost.
I want to say something that I found. Speaking of cardboard thing, that
Rancors?
I thought was fucking hilarious. They did that Ecto one in the Ecto Glow, and they didn't have the thing. They just had a cardboard cutout. Even Talib said to me the other day, was like, I seen a picture of that. I think it looked like a drawing. And I was like, nah, man, they wouldn't do that. They fucking did that shit. They were like, nobody will notice this shit. Nobody will know.
It's so Ghostbusters is almost treated as badly as G.I. Joe by Hasbro. Like it's a little worse because like they don't even have fucking comics or anything. Like we'll just throw some proton packs out and a PKE meter and a ghost trap and that'll make them happy. Also bring back some Kenner shit. Why not?
Do you know if there's a third Afterlife movie in the works?
I don't know.
Yeah, the
if I get
Ivan
it.
Rickman's kid's pretty involved with it. I think the Frozen Empire didn't do that bad.
It didn't do that well though either. That's
Yeah,
the
but
thing.
when has a ghost? I mean, the original Ghostbusters bombed so bad they.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, it's carrying on the tradition. Like the first Ghostbusters movie didn't bomb, but it did well for what it was, right? And then Ghostbusters 2 came out, and people were like, "Fuck this movie." And then we got the Lady Ghostbuster movie, and we're not going to talk about that.
Don't forget.
But
the
then
video
Afterlife
game
came back,
Ghostbusters
and
movie.
everybody was like, "Oh, okay, they're finally going to fucking kill this franchise." And then they're like, "Nah, just kidding. We're just going to keep it together with life support." And then Frozen Empire was like, "We have these episodes from the cartoon we could never do. Let's make it into a movie." Fuck. You know?
This is what really breaks my heart about the Lady Ghostbusters movie.
Take care, Matt.
What Matt?
The only thing that made it bad, it was a good movie. What made it bad? Hear me out before you go shaking your head. Let me finish, Mr. Jeff. Well, your teachers fucking loved you. Yeah, mine didn't either. So the only thing that made it bad was that it wasn't a it wasn't in the Ghostbusters universe. They wanted to create a whole new one. When all they had to do was look at the Ghostbusters role-playing game and realize that was based on Peter Venkman selling Ghostbuster
franchises out to everybody. Franchises are available soon. Fucking no problem.
Look, ladies, I just bought a Ghostbusters franchise from some guy. He's a real doctor named Venkman. Movie saved. Funny as fuck. Everybody fucking loves it.
Or they could have done, or get this. This is a crazy notion. They could have done Extreme Ghostbusters, the perfect torch passing show that nobody fucking remembers.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't know what you're talking about.
So, dude, it was like 97 episodes, and it was, it took place in the 90s. So, like, Egon's aging. He's the only one that stayed at the firehouse. And, like, college students, like, get proton packs and fucking Ghostbusters and all that fun shit. It's one of the best torch passing shows, like, ever made, and it was on accident, The
Was
same
it
animators that
animated?
did Men in Black did that.
It was animated.
Yeah.
I'll check that out. I mean, I loved the old, the Kenner toys. I loved those as a fucking kid.
I kind of like them.
For the time when I was a kid, I liked them because I was
still
just a ghost. I was a starved. Got it. Well, I remember when Ghostbusters came out, I wanted to see that movie so bad.
Mhm.
My parents used to go to Germany and Belgium once a year. and Ghostbusters, I didn't get to see it in theaters, so it was on TV. It was, the Friday night movie spectacular, Ghostbusters. I knew it was coming. Mom and Dad were like, whatever happens, we'll be out of the country. You get to stay up and watch that movie. And then my parents decided that we needed this fucking, I don't even have words to describe her. She was just, she was a Methodist preacher's wife, and she was a zealot. And she was like, you're absolutely not staying up to watch that movie. And I was like, oh, the fuck I ain't. And let me tell you, the snot cry, times 1,000. I ruined a blanket with that much fucking shit coming out. And I was so pissed. I missed first. She called my mother in Germany and was like, I don't know what to do with your kid, but he's going nuts. She was like, let him watch the fucking movie. That's what I do.
I went through 3 VHSs of Ghostbusters. And my parents were pissed because all I would do is watch Ghostbusters, and then I would watch those old videos that came with a couple of episodes of whatever TV show, cartoon, whatever. I had one with 3 on there, and I would watch that, and then I would rewind it. And then I'd watch the original Ghostbusters, then Ghostbusters 2. I was that kid. I still kind of am.
Headcanon, just say no to multiverses.
They did that in the comic.
No.
So I had a bunch of the Kenner stuff as a child. I had the Firehouse. And one day I was upstairs in my room, and I wanted to put slime down the roof of the Firehouse. But I didn't have any slime. But I did have a can of Dr. Pepper. And poured that shit down the top of the Firehouse and stained the fuck out of my carpet. And my mom was pissed. Because it was like a white, creamy carpet. Not
anymore. Shit. That Firehouse has been with me since I got it in Christmas in the 80s. And everything that I've had, I've gotten rid of, traded out. That Firehouse and a couple of the mask toys are the only things that I've ever really fucking held on to. And it's dumb. I love it though.
Yeah, I never even seen. I had all 4 of the animated Ghostbuster Kenner figures.
Yep. Yeah.
Never seen an Ecto-1. Never seen a Firehouse.
Wow.
I heard a rumor that there was a kid in my town who had one. If I'd known who he was, I'd have stole it from him. But he held on to that secret.
What are some of the things they haven't reissued yet? They haven't reissued the Firehouse or Ecto 2 or
so they haven't done
Beetle
Ecto
that
2.
turns into the Manus.
I can go on a list if you want me to.
Go for it.
Fright features, super fright features, scared Ghostbusters where they have more head popping and shit. Stunt packs haven't been released yet. Stunt packs are awesome because their packs turn into ghost capturing devices or things Egon turns into a helicopter. The Ecto 3, which was a dune buggy. The Ecto 5000, which was a souped up race car with Ghostbuster catching stuff on it. The Ghost Sweeper, which was basically a big street cleaner, had a neutrino wand mounted on the top, and the stupidest thing ever.
Dude, they got a little Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They were that right there towards the end. They were just like, "Hey, listen, Turtles is doing some stupid shit, but let's see if we can get a few bucks in on that." So
the Ghostbuster 2 figures that weren't the Ghostbuster 2 figures, the slime ones. This was right before the Ecto Glows came out, and that was our second Louis Tully we ever got because he came out with the stunt packs. And he was in a purple jumpsuit. Fuck, I can go get him and show him. And then he came out in a Ghostbuster uniform. And that's also the only other place where you can get a loose Ecto goggle from Ray. So if you have the original Kenner figure, you can throw that on your Ray. And the only other time that you could get a PKE meter was from one of the super fright features, Egon. And the fright features, Peter. He came with a ghost trap. So for years, I had all of those things together. And my Ghostbusters were complete because I was that kind of kid. My dad threw out a big bin of toys. My original Ghostbusters were in that bin. I fished through the trash for an hour, and I found my Ghostbusters, but I couldn't find any of their accessories. I still have them. They're in a box, like in a bag inside of another bag, taped closed. Like it was. So the guy that did Babylon 5, he wrote a lot of Straczynski. He wrote a lot of good episodes for Ghostbusters.
I remember there was an episode where they had to go into the storage tank in the basement.
Yeah,
and that was one, dude. That it was a twofer.
Yeah,
because they were like, you may not ever come out, kind of shit. And I'm just like, I'm fucking I'm a kid. Yeah, there was some really, really great episodes written.
Are those
the
still
one where they
on
met?
Tubi?
Oh, go ahead.
Are they still on
AFA,
Tubi?
don't let it. Just listen. Pipe in. Tell us old fuckers to shut up. You got something to say?
What? No.
We don't know shit
I'm
about
enjoying
wrestling.
these
So
stories. Listen, these are
the People Buster episode was awesome, where it was Peter, Ray, and Egon. They got sent to the ghost world with where the People Busters were, and there was like undead versions of them. And like
that's cool.
Winston, they always treated Winston like shit on that show. Like the three like dudes would like get into trouble and then be like Winston having to figure it out when like Egon would be better suited for it, but they treat Winston like an asshole. Like, are you sure you got this? And he's like, motherfuckers, I was in the goddamn Air Force. I've got this. Don't worry about it. Yep, that one right there. They call it Cthulhu. They couldn't call it Cthulhu though. They had to use a different name. They had to use Cthulhu. They had to call it Cthulhu. And
Cthulhu. Just spit on
it. The ancient one rose from the ocean, and they're like, "Well, what do we do?" Well, there was one of the few times
that shit.
It was one of the few times in the cartoon that they crossed the streams. You're all welcome. This is all shit you didn't need to know, but now you do.
I kind of want to go back and watch it. I remember watching it in syndication on USA Network.
Oh yeah.
And then
my mom.
Is it on Saturdays too?
Saturdays, and then it was G.I. Joe, and then it was Ninja Turtles, and then it was something else. But that train, the goddamn train for USA, it was like the cartoon train or something. Yeah. My mom found a videotape the other day, and she was trying to figure out what it was. Luckily, my dad still has 800 VCRs, and it was a bunch of Ghostbuster episodes that I recorded when I was a kid, like to the point of where I edited out the commercials. Like, she was like, "There's no commercials on this." It just like stops and then picks up like halfway through a sentence. I was like, "Yeah."
Oh man! Speaking of LSWA, I totally missed. I'm Scout's Honor. I am on replay crew for JMK Customs. He had Mikey on. Mikey had Tony on today. I missed it, but I am going to get it rewatched, and all the love, with Tony.
I was happy to see Tony on, and in better spirits than he had been. So
it's only been an hour, Smudge.
Yeah, Smudge. Damn.
Oh shit! Everybody, big round of applause.
Whoa!
Bobby just took out the trash.
I took it out a while ago. I was working.
It's Abby.
What's up, man?
Come on, Bobby.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Well,
Okay.
I was listening in. I was just opening up toys, and
He heard wrestling.
opening up.
I heard wrestling, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Abby was like, "Is that fat?"
Get in here.
Abby was like, "Is that fat fuck still going on about the real Ghostbusters? Really? Like, why? We'll never bring this up on my show. It's never going to happen. Jeff can't do it."
I am not a Ghostbusters guy, but I enjoyed watching the movies. I've seen them many, many times.
The
I
Hobbit
actually-
cut a
I own them.
LSWA promo live on.
Oh yeah, I saw you got that earlier. That's awesome.
I was very happy. I'm very happy about this.
You haven't opened it.
I haven't opened it yet.
Jeff, maybe you
I'm
remember.
really kind of to finish, just to kind of end the Ghostbusters thing.
Yeah.
I'm really kind of surprised that Hasbro, where they've got all the G.I. Joe stuff on, they've got a bunch of the animated stuff
Probably
in
right.
basically on syndication on YouTube. I'm really kind of surprised they don't have the Ghostbusters stuff.
It's Sony, right? The Sony
Sony,
rights to the cartoon. Was
I
it
don't know
on
if the
Tubi? Because I
cartoon,
thought
that was
Ghostbusters for the
still
Wild
kind of.
was on Tubi.
It was
I
on
think even if
Tubi
you
and it
buy
was
the
on Amazon
box
for a
set,
while too.
you're still going to be missing episodes, even if you buy the box set.
Yep, it sucks.
Do
I
you
had the box
remember
set
that?
from a few years
Do you
ago.
remember the episode where they were in like New Orleans and there was like a ghost that played "The Saints Go Marching In" or something like that? That
Vaguely, but not a
episode-
lot. Vaguely.
So I don't remember if it was a good episode or a bad episode. I just remember that part of it.
My big episode that I remember is the Headless Horseman episode.
Now,
And that's-
why are there episodes missing?
Because rights, song rights, musical rights.
So it's just basically it exists, we just can't have it, or it's lost media.
Yeah.
It's out there. Like, I know the Ghostbusters Go to Japan episode is not on the box set, and I was really looking forward to watching that episode because they get like the souped up Ecto 1 and like all this other shit, and yeah. But no, I'm very excited about Superboy.
Yeah.
I'm not very excited about having to open up the Mafex case and rearrange all that shit again.
The Mafex case or the
Man.
It's Mafex.
Ma?
Whatever.
Hey, Ma.
I pay enough. I can call whatever the fuck I want.
Somewhere out there, Kaiju Daddy just got to twitch up his spine.
Right? A cold shiver went down my back. I
And
don't know what happened.
every time somebody mispronounces Mafex, that's another month he doesn't get a free membership.
I'm just going to say Mafex.
He might show up.
He might.
He just pops up in the chat right now.
Yeah, he might.
Mispronounced that word.
Oh, Smudge, don't you know we rock and roll all night long here, baby?
Well,
This is my third stream today.
What was the second?
Oh yeah,
one?
I missed Smoking Joe's. Did you guys talk about today's stream at all on that?
Yeah,
Oh, you did video games, right? Yeah.
I did video games this morning, and then Smoking Joe's was about all the new Joes, and I did not have a lot of time to make slides, but they all liked it, so I was happy.
Yeah, I think I got in from mowing the yard right as you guys were ending.
Yeah.
So I didn't even say hi. I just
Stu, if you got new headphones, dude, jump in.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Just turn your air conditioner off.
Oh, see, Justin Booth brings up a good point too with his comment there.
Yep. And the same with Scooby-Doo and Batman. When Batman and Robin met Scooby-Doo and they were fighting the Joker and Penguin.
Right. You remember that cartoon Captain N and the Game Masters?
That show was the shit.
That had some like copyrighted music on it, so I wonder if you can't watch all those episodes either. Because I remember there was I remember there was an episode where they used Bob Seger's Shakedown for like a montage.
You can get that box set though. So
yeah.
I'm sure Bob Seger got a nice call about that.
Right.
Said they used what?
Hell, look how many years we had to wait for an official release of Heavy Metal the movie.
Or Exo Squad.
Yeah. Oh god, Exo Squad.
Yeah. I bought that first season on Amazon, and like this cartoon is literally about racism, war crimes, and the hell that's war. That's what that cartoon is about.
For kids.
You think you're 12 when you're watching it. You're like, oh, those guys didn't parachute out. No, those guys didn't parachute out. They are dead.
Oh man, you're starting to give me some Spiral Zone PTSD.
Right?
What you opened in there, Albie?
Yeah, I was about to ask.
Well, I already opened all the figures, to be honest. I'm doing a post for the photography contest for Tuesday. Because 2 people have already submitted photos, and some people reached out asking about the rules. So I figured I'll make a little quick post about it.
Hey, Abby, what are the rules about the photography thing?
What's up? Tell them that the first rule is you don't talk. There are no rules.
I was not watching all the time on Tuesday because of things, but what are the rules for the photography?
So it's going to be unusual team ups. It's the topic, or for the photography topic, unusual team ups, and then now you have to make me look at my post. Rule 1 is submit 1 photo by Monday, 11 p.m. Eastern. Do not share which photo you took, because we're going to show it on screen, and the chat will be the ones who vote for the winner. Afterwards, you can tell everyone who took all the photos. That's fine. The chat will be the ones who are voting for the winner, and the winner gets a prize. Keep it simple.
Are we allowed to use Photoshop?
Yes.
Any
Everything
tools
is
at your
allowed.
disposal.
Yeah, just yeah, you could use anything. To be honest with you, I'm not too concerned about all that.
Okay.
But yeah, no. 2 people have already submitted. Soon to be 3. And we'll go from there. I'm gonna take mine over the weekend. So
Yeah, same here. I got a spot I want to go to.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. It'll be fun. We haven't done something like this before, so
Yeah. What's the prize, if you don't mind me asking, or am I not allowed to know?
I haven't figured it out yet. So
Oh, okay.
it might be a Mofex because I have an extra one sitting around somewhere.
Ooh.
Oh,
It could
well,
be
good.
it could be a Mesco.
I will fucking cut people. Get out of my way.
It could be anything. I haven't figured it out yet. I have to go upstairs.
It could be a boat.
I actually do have a boat from the Fortnite boat. I do have sitting in my closet right now. So yes, it could be a boat.
Head cannon. Too soon, man. Not Fokker, man.
Yeah.
Not too soon.
Good show.
Man.
Did you guys see that new Mezco Batman that came out today?
Yes, the animated.
Yeah.
Tempted. I don't even own a Medsco, but Batman animated series is
Did you buy it?
no.
No, I'm saving all of my pennies for the end of the month. I would love to, but
DFW.
yeah. The fact that they showed a Joker, like he was fighting a Joker, I went,
Yeah.
fuck. Because that means
know.
you're getting those.
Yeah.
I buy every fucking Joker too. It's horrible.
Yeah.
And
That was
the
like my favorite.
Jokerized and the
No, I don't do
caramel.
I don't do the McFarlane Joker stuff, but
That's good. Because
but
those are trash.
most like the Joker character itself, I have like 15 or maybe
Yeah.
12 Joker McFarlanes. I buy them all.
They're good.
Third party Mesco, I literally buy them all. Even Mofex, SH Fig Arts. I
Yeah.
mean, we keep going with it. I'll buy them every single one.
I
He's
have.
my favorite character.
I think
This
I have
one's
this.
for you, Abby.
Oh, there you go.
Cool Ray, you're welcome, man, and congratulations on your member.
Nice.
So
Way to go,
Yeah.
bud.
So Abby,
You're-
I don't
Wait,
own.
Jeff was asking something though. What were you asking?
I fucking forgot.
Right.
I was talking about the Dark Knight Returns. That Joker is fucking dope. Like both of those that came out, I really like those. I don't know if you had them. Or not.
The Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah,
He's in like a suit.
Yeah.
Like a,
the Frank Miller one.
Which one?
The
The
Frank
suit.
Miller Batman
Uh,
comic.
yeah, I
he has
have
a
that.
battering in the eye.
Yeah.
One.
You know, the Batman movie and comic where he fought the police, Alpha.
I don't know that much about Batman. I think I read Nightfall when I was a kid, and that was about it.
Nightfall doesn't count.
Yeah, they're coming up with a few Jokers too. Like Mexico's coming out with the Heath Ledger one, which actually looked really good.
You know, I've got a theory on this. Why everybody's coming out with all this DC stuff all of a sudden? Because
Superman.
nobody. Yeah, well, there's that, and also
Fortnite,
I don't think
DC.
anybody knows what Mattel is about to unleash. Whether it's going to be badass or whether it's going to suck.
I hope it's gonna be good,
I hope it's gonna be good too.
and I really hope it's gonna be different than their last DC line.
I hope they do it like they do the wrestlers, where you've got like the He-Man like style, and then you've got like the kind of mid-range, and then you've got the super duper platinum, but it doesn't cost $100, so Jeff doesn't have to do that anymore. Figure that'd be great. That'd be nice.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, they killed it with the wrestling stuff. They've done an amazing job with it.
Oh yeah, the fact
Especially
that
the
you got
Ultimates.
cloth goods. You know,
I see
Well,
that
yeah.
I see that Stone Cold with that igloo cooler again at Walmart. I might be taking it.
I might be.
Dude,
too,
I just
'cause-
want the igloo cooler. I don't give a fuck
Same.
about wrestling shit.
Isn't that a re-release? Isn't the Igloo Cooler a re-release though?
I
It
don't know.
might be. I don't know.
Didn't Kurt Angle came with one? I thought.
Yeah,
He did,
Oh.
right?
yeah.
With the Milkomania.
Hey,
What?
hey, have y'all been to the
What?
kitchen and checked on the
What?
stew?
Dude.
guys?
What's
Hey,
up,
what's going
man?
on, man? That
Stream
was really bad,
reviews.
Max. That was really bad.
Hey,
There we
wasn't
go.
some of the DC characters that Mattel was doing before they lost the license last time? Isn't that what they transitioned over into, like the wrestling bucks?
It was Alfred. It was Red Hood. Katana. the spoiler. That was like the last wave. I know I'm missing somebody, but it was the Killer Croc wave. The building.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
it
so
was
that
Dick
katana
Grayson,
was
Batman,
amazing.
Dick Grayson, Batman, Katana, Red Hood.
That's it. Yeah, it was the Dick Grayson
Alfred.
Batman.
Yeah, that katana
And
and
I think
Alfred
there
were
was someone
amazing
else.
figures.
Was that the same end of the line where they had the build grappling gun?
No, that was the Red Multiverse stuff that came out by Mattel, but they were like mostly focusing on movies. What we're talking about is the blue box that Mattel had.
And then there were 2 Walmart exclusives. There was Spoiler, and there was a Harley Quinn that came out.
Jeff, you forgot to say, actually.
Yeah, actually, guys, it was this and this, and it came up with all this.
And then those Walmart exclusives had pieces for that, like Power Armor Lex.
That
was
Power
in, like,
Armor
the
Lex
blue
is
and red.
fucking dope. It's a good Lex. I only got the head and the cape, so I used the head and I put it on a body and was like, look, I got Lex Luthor. Ta-da!
What do you got there, Stu?
What do you have, Stu?
Oh, this is a blowback that I bought.
Yeah,
Blowback, there you go.
Oh,
It's
it's
good.
a great fig.
Ooh.
it's a good.
Yeah, it's all backwards. But and then this is that special box from the Aviverse.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, you got an Alibaba, Abibaba, God damn it, Abi Express.
how's that whole talking thing working out, Max? Good or
Not at all. I'm fucking.
Yeah, I gotta open this up on I'll videotape or on videotape it. I'll pull out the film projector.
No,
I'll
send us the
present. I'll
That
send a
Pandora's
VHS
pretty good.
to Jeff's dad with his 800 VCRs.
There you go. Yeah, he's literally got 10 in his garage. Like I'm not joking.
Why?
Oh,
Abby, why you have to do that to me?
Oh my.
I wasn't able to get one. Why you got to do that to me?
It came in today. I'm so happy. I haven't opened it yet, but
Oh,
Is
Yeah,
that one
is
of
it
those
the
naughty
deluxe?
girls?
no, it's the
Rebecca
5.
from Edge.
Yeah.
Rebecca from
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's this Romanki cowl or Romanki figure. And
How
it's
much
a
was
deluxe
she?
one.
yeah, the deluxe comes with the 2.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, the deluxe comes with the 2 figures. That's pretty cool.
What were those Mattel?
He knows
DC
exactly what's in that fucking box. Don't you believe a word?
I actually
in it?
don't. I really don't. I know there's 2 bucks. I do know that.
There's a
One's
thicky in
clothed
there.
and one's not clothed. I do know that.
Well,
But
was
I
it
have a
Mattel.
few. Go
Oh,
ahead.
sorry, but was Mattel the ones that made the DC Direct or whatever, like the all the like the DC universe where they were like making every single DC character
Kinda.
you can think of, but all the bodies were like exactly the same.
Yeah, the DC
Yeah.
UC was Mattel. Yeah.
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 Okay. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
'cause
think they're
that's-
gonna get away with that again.
No.
I think that was Maddie Collector, no?
I know that they made Superboy and a couple other ones, but I think that was DC UC.
Was that about the time that a certain toy tuber was working there? The one that's he's so knowledgeable. I believe people call him a guru about toys. Or
Nobody calls him a guru. Fucking nobody does. Fucking asswipe is what they call him.
Who, I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah, just,
I don't
it's
know either.
okay. Don't worry about it.
I think I knew who it is.
Who is it? I don't know. Tell me.
Talking about
is
Sphincter
Scott.
Sphincter Uncreative.
So Superboy from DC UC and Hawkman from DC UC are up on the Marvel thing. I was going to try to show them because they're good figures, but that Superboy is going to be sold fast. So there you go. Yeah, Martian Manhunter. That's dope.
Yeah, this one was a cool looking one. I remember
Yeah.
getting it must have been an eBay purchase or something.
Okay.
Or one of those Facebook groups that people, where you're buying stuff and then like you lose out on one and you have to buy, or you win and you're gonna get shipping anyway, so you got to buy an extra one.
Yeah.
So that's why I got a couple of those other DC Direct ones. Like I don't even know who the hell the characters are, but they look exactly the same, except one's got real long fingers. You're like, and so they're in the the box fodder, the plastic bins, the HDX bins,
Yeah.
full
So
of just random stuff.
DC also did DC Icons, which came in a white box, and a window on it, and those were the 6-inch figures that were more articulated than the other Icons line, which is 7-inch tall. 6-inch lines were more based on the art and stuff, and those were really fucking good figures. I have the Arrow and the Flash from that line, and Deathstroke, and Deathstroke still fucking holds up from that line. So 100%.
Nice.
I think if Mattel does like what they did with Mutu Origins, I think they would. I think they'd have something pretty interesting to.
I think I would too, man.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll go to like the 5.5 inch, or do you think they're going to go with 6-inch with Mattel?
If they're smart, go with 1/12, so they can mix and match with your Legends.
If they're smart, they'll do it like that. But I don't think they're going to be smart. I think they're going to try to think that all these people who've invested all these monies into, well, there's going to be two thoughts on it. One, do I stick with what McFarlane's been doing so I don't piss off all these people who've invested thousands into a 7-inch collectible? Or do I start over from scratch and make all these fuckers buy it again?
How many holes do you think are in the Todd McFarlane DC stuff?
Ooh, I wouldn't be able to answer that. Abby would.
How many what?
Holes are in the DC McFarlane stuff? Like how many characters do they still have? Huh?
Oh, holes. Oh, dude, I have no idea.
He's kind of been filling. I mean, you got a Dr. Fate that everybody's been clamoring for years.
His Silver Age ain't good. Like his Golden and Silver Age, like not so much. Like he didn't do much there. Like there's no Legion of Superheroes, like the Legion of Superheroes in the future. There's not a proper JSA. He hasn't released all the figures from that line.
The Justice League wasn't that good.
Right.
That was kind of I like that character, but it's just like that figure was just those early McFarlanes like during the pandemic time. Those things all like. You're jonesing for them, and then they all like the Batman animated series one was just awful with the toes and stuff not holding up.
Oh, dude,
the overweighted body.
Well, now here's the other side of the coin. Now that InArt has done that Batman, and everybody has seen it. Everybody who likes DC has seen that Batman, and seen what somebody could do with a 6-inch figure in DC. Has Mattel seen that? Because their customers have. I guarantee it.
I'm going to be an asshole here. I was not a fan of that InArt figure.
How?
Why? The Dark Knight, you were not?
Yeah, Christian Bale ain't my Batman.
Okay,
that's fine, but
take the Christian Bale out of it.
Yeah, but that was a great freaking figure.
Oh, actually, absolutely great figure, like wonderful figure. Just
all right, just not a Christian Bale. Okay,
it's not a Christian. Yeah, that's fine. But that head of Christian Bale without the cowl,
it was good sculpt. It was a great sculpt.
It was literally Hot Toys
quality. Yeah,
it was crazy.
And sans the foreign shipping, it was a really good deal for price wise, right?
Yeah, it was like $60
for what you're getting.
But that's
$50,
what Mattel's
$60 bucks.
Yeah, I mean,
it's $60 is amazing.
That's what Mattel's got to. They've got to find a middle ground between that as a high end and what they're going to produce between what's already been out there with McFarlane. So they,
in all honesty, like the middle ground, I don't fucking call me names, but Bobby's shit is like the middle ground between like the next step between lower end and higher end. Like his Action Force are great figures, like I know I don't praise it on that often.
You're preaching to the choir on that one.
Kids could actually play with them, but also adult collectors can, have them and not be like that. That looks like a real chintzy looking toy. It's yeah, you're right. The nice middle ground going up forward, because that's the thing. Who's buying these toys mostly are adults.
Yep,
and that's what we want. Something that's good quality and not just something that's going to fall apart or, the humidity killers.
My neighbor has her grandson visiting her for this month.
Fucking Abby.
No, actually,
Abby was sending me naughty texts.
I was not. That's not what we want, though. We want kids to buy the toys.
Yeah.
That's where the money is.
Yep.
The money is where the kids are. I mean, adult collectors are amazing. It's a bunch of us, but kids are still primary toys. So, like the football line, Collegiate Legends.
Yeah.
What they did was amazing. I remember talking to Rob about this, and I was just like, you created a line with these football players, these college football players, that not only kids but adults want too. It's very different. Like it's in the sense of like right now, like legends, most legends are not bought by kids; they're bought by adults.
So I want to counteract this with you. So like most guys that are our age, let's say they have children, let's say they have 10-year-olds, right? And like most guys our age, we're gonna pump in like the Marvel movies, right? We're gonna pump in, like, hey, watch this, it's cool, your daddy likes it, da da da. Because like I know when my dad was like, hey, let's watch this movie, I like it, I was hooked, right?
Yeah.
So I think with that being said, I think there's gonna be a rise, like a little bit of a rise, like a little bit of a peak with Marvel Legends, simply because the kids want the figure.
So here's the thing: I have a 9-year-old.
Huh?
And I tried that, and
Didn't work.
It didn't work. I tried to get Star Wars. I tried to get Marvel. What he went to was Minecraft. It was something different, like very different. And I get that, right? Because today's kids are very different than
how we were. Yeah, exactly.
20 years ago. Yeah, it's a very different society now, and
it went towards preyed. We were preyed upon.
It skips generations. There
what,
was
like werewolfism.
There was a famous tattooer friend of mine named
I am a werewolf.
Hold on. And he said that, you've got all these tattooed moms right now.
All right.
And one of them's going to be breastfeeding this kid. And he's going to see that little heart on her titty. And then he's going to see the teacher with the ass tattoo and, all his coaches with full arm tattoo. And he's going to recognize as that generation that everybody as a figure of authority likes tattoos, and they're not going to get tattoos. My daughter, she's been around tattoos her entire life, doesn't have a single one.
A lot of guys on the police. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're going to have a lot of people. Your kids, Abby, they may skip a generation with these toys, but when they get into their 50s and they start selling all the shit that
again, my kids are into different things. They're into Godzilla for some weird reason.
Yeah, but
which is fine. They're also into Jurassic Park dinosaurs. They love the dinosaur stuff.
So you basically have Kaiju Kitty's kids on accident.
But your grandkids are going to be like,
those are all of the things that he loves.
But the best part is like my kid, at least my older one, he could name all the dinosaurs completely. Like
look what you've done.
Knows them by heart.
Yep,
look what you've done. Poor Atticus is ready to fight you. He's gonna kick your ass, Abby.
Why is he gonna kick my ass for it?
Kaiju, why the fuck aren't you in here?
Yeah, Kaiju, what the fuck?
Yeah, man.
But anyway, but your kids are gonna start going up and they're gonna see, oh, Grandpa Abby, look at his toys on his shelf. We can't play with them. Buy me my own, Mom and Dad. And then it's on.
So my son does have Marvel Legends and all that, like the Power Ranger stuff. He has a lot of that stuff. It's just he prefers his dinosaurs. He prefers his Minecraft.
I still also maintain too, everybody talks about some people base their entire channel off of the monstrosity that is the toy apocalypse, that is Ollie's and Ross and all these toys filling the shelves. But you know what? Some kid out there is going to pick up that Raya or whatever Raya or whatever the fuck her name is, or some Marvel's Elemental or any of the figures that are all over the shelves on Ollie's, and that's going to be their favorite toy, and
ever.
And they're gonna oh shit! See, we started something.
Hey, there he is, fucking in, man!
Motherfucker.
Welcome, KK.
What's going on?
What's up, brother?
Bobby's got something to say about fucking liking Godzilla and shit?
I have nothing. I have nothing bad to say about it. My kids love it. That's what I'm saying.
Over here
I
trying to
fucking-
draw, and all of a sudden I'm hearing fucking like, oh yeah, Kaiju. He's a weird motherfucker that likes fucking Godzilla and shit.
I mean, he's
Exactly
not
what I
wrong,
heard.
but also
That's exactly what I heard.
look, he's not wrong, but he's out of line. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Yes,
Hey,
Is
first of all,
100%
First of all,
accurate, but out of line.
I
I take
never,
offense.
I never said I didn't like it. That was just Jeff over here.
No. I would never put words in Abby's mouth in regards to
Listen,
Kaiju Kidneys.
I spoil my kids, right? So like my wife has already told me stop buying them fucking dinosaurs, stop buying them Godzilla figures. And I was like, why? They like it. So I go on the hunt just for them, so I could buy Godzilla and dinosaurs for them.
That's awesome.
You know, I want to thank you, Kaiju Kitty. I made a purchase the other day, and I thought about you when I did it.
Oh no, what'd you buy?
Oh, was it from
I
Angry
bought
Dragon?
a Dreadnought Orange limited vinyl pressing of the Cold Slither album from Piranha
made that?
Records out of Texas. Yeah, and it's
Oh my gosh.
sexy as fuck.
How
Now I
sexy.
gotta buy it. Now I gotta buy it.
See, more toy tubers need to make vinyl videos. That's
Ashley,
what
have
they
you
do.
have
Fuck-
you
fuck
shown
the
off
vinyl
your
figures?
vinyl?
Get vinyl albums.
Have you shown off your vinyl before or no?
I'm working on a video right now, but I keep procrastinating because I'm doing drawing right now. I'm drawing every day. I'm trying to do that, but yeah, I've got one in the works because I got Songs the Lord Taught Us because they finally did a repressing of that album, and I'm like, I've been waiting for this for so fucking long. And I want to do something with Leatherhead with that, and then
See, I gotta go.
I have been
re-
thinking
I gotta-
about doing a vinyl collection video.
You should.
I gotta rebuy all my Bad Brains albums. Not,
Ugh.
I need to
Wait,
get.
Max, did you see what happened with Bad Brains and fucking the Kennedys, the dead Kennedys?
oh,
What
tell
they
me that they got together and produced a baby because
So what
I
they
would
did
buy
was-
that album.
Because Jello's being a fucking weirdo for whatever reason. The lead singer of Bad Brains toured with the dead Kennedys and played their songs with the lead singer of Bad Brains.
Oh.
It was
Wow.
one of the best fucking music things I've ever heard. Like I
I'd buy
watched it
that.
on
I'd buy
YouTube.
that
Sure, Mark.
bootleg.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I'd buy that absolutely. But then
Yeah,
there's
Bad Brains
also
is
a
great.
thing.
where Dobby go?
Jello was also seen because
Taking
in
out trash.
California right now it's kind of a shit show, and he was
Cycling.
at one of those protests, like a concert for protests.
He
And
went to go
fucking-
get a dinosaur.
Oh, ban hammer.
and he busted out the Cambodia song, no problem. Like he hadn't skipped a beat. It was great.
Is that the Hammond Collection Allosaurus?
Fuck
Probably.
yes, it's a Hammond collection.
Yeah.
And they are amazing.
I love them. I've got 2 Allosauruses. I want to custom paint one of them into Sauron from Primal Rage, and then I've got 2 Carnotauruses. I want to paint one of them into Diablo from Primal Rage.
Nice.
I'm still kicking my ass that I missed out on the T-Rex, and I've been looking for them, and I'm not paying
Oh.
eBay prices. I am just
I have a Raptor that's in the one.
I was stoked on the T-Rex, but then I saw that it was going to be 10 inches tall, and I was like, that's way too big. I can't have them fist fighting my Kong. Like I've got little 6-inch Kongs, and I'm like, I can't have them fighting a fucking 10 fucking like inch tall T-Rex. It's going to look too weird. His Kong's supposed to be massive.
I saw
So
some
I just have a
big
bunch
ass-
of Carnotauruses.
I saw some big ass T Rex at Walmart the other day that it was like a hollow plastic for the new Jurassic Park movie, Jurassic World. or
yeah.
whatever.
That's the. They've got a couple
I could get
different lines on that.
If I could get a fully articulated 6-inch tall T-Rex, I'd be stoked.
Smudge
Yeah.
got your hookup.
Oh,
and
shit.
Smudge always sweet talking me.
Plus, you're
It'd be
going to
great to be
DFW.
bigger. It's just
There
too
might-
big.
I can't buy anything until DFW. I am.
Same boat.
I did
Yeah.
my pre-orders today, and thankfully they won't be out for
December.
at least a year and a half.
Yeah. At least you were able to make your pre-orders. I was like, all right, I'm going to order those police officers. Never mind.
Yeah, well, somebody told me that all the pre-orders were canceled, so luckily
Hasbro said they were canceled.
I know they did. We were talking about that first of the show.
I just
Hasbro says lots of
regurgitated.
things.
Dude,
Those the one-
those cops will be out. There's no way they won't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did someone say they were available in Canada? Or
Yeah.
it was released in Canada.
they're-
Is that
all the
CMD store?
Yeah.
No, it was some. Well, I don't know if it
Or
was
a different
CMD
one.
store, but there was two other different stores like that had them. Deep
CMD store has a
Discount
lot
was
of good
one of
stuff
them.
right now. Yeah.
I'm surprised I'm surprised they're not on Amazon.
Maybe you go to Amazon CA.
Possibly.
Also,
But
I made an Action Force Logan.
It's 11:50
nice.
my time, which means probably in about another hour they'll be on Amazon and nobody will know, or on Hasbro Pulse.
What'd you make?
It's Action Force Logan.
I can't blow you up, so someone else has to do
Oh,
that.
hold on, I'm on it.
I mean,
Hold on.
none of us are going to blow him up. That is what you do.
Oh,
But no, I made an Action Force Logan. I had an extra patch head sitting around, and I was like, well, what if he was just in Action Force? So I gave him like knives, and like he's the close quarters combat guy.
There you go.
That's cool.
Looks good.
Yeah, it does look
It's all
good.
right.
I made
Those
one
are the
from
claws from the Storm Shadow.
No, these are the claws from Ralph, the ninja from Brooklyn.
Sweet.
Badaducci? Badaducci, is that it?
Yeah,
Ralph
yeah.
Badaducci or something like that?
Hey, it's Ralph Baraducci. I know ninja stuff. What the fuck?
Hey,
is that?
forget about it.
I just want to thank everybody for coming to my place, man. Here's $5 off your stage performance.
that story was so good. that you
I'll
told me
never
about
forget that guy.
Yeah.
He haunts me.
That's
I'm
fair.
scared to death. I know he'll recognize me one day. I'll be in Target in Shreveport and, hey, I know you. Come here. No, thank you, sir.
No.
That's the C-section scar dancer.
Oh man. It wasn't the C-section. I could have gotten over that. It wasn't the one brown tooth in her head. It was the fact that she just went from motionless to Spider-Man jumping like literally 6 feet first into my friend, throwing him against the back wall. I mean, it literally from the stage to the back wall was easily 15 feet. And
And that's
woman
why we
didn't
don't
miss-
go to strip clubs on Mondays.
Ay,
Bargain
ay,
Bonanza.
Never go on Mondays. Though.
ay.
Ugh.
But the minute I knew I was in trouble, the minute I walked in, the place looked like 1970s Times Square. That should have been okay. You know what? This ain't my place right here. I need the champagne room. I need the VIP section. You know, where's the cigars?
Right?
Yeah, that's
Ugh. Everything is falling.
Kaiju, thanks for reminding me. I had to do my drawing for today. I didn't get a chance to do my daily drawing, so that's why I was just finishing up myself.
Oh.
My little stoodles.
Kaiju, thanks for just being awesome in general.
Who's awesome?
You,
What? Since when?
always.
No. No, yeah, I have a friend. They were like a while ago going like, I got this creative block. I want to get more creative. And I was just like, okay, how about this? How about we draw every day, at least one drawing, and then turn it into each other. And then they were like, oh, I don't know. I was like, well, I'm going to do it anyway. So I just started drawing, and like my drawing, of course, like it had been a couple weeks and I hadn't drawn a bat in a while, and my bat sucked, but I was like, fuck it. I'm doing it anyway. I'm turning it in. I don't care if it sucks. So that they sent one of a pumpkin, of a jack-o'-lantern specifically. And I was just like, that looks fucking great. And then it's just snowballed into us pushing ourselves every day to draw and escalating. In fact,
I got
I'm
something
not
you
too
might
proud
like.
of this one, but this is yesterday's.
There you go.
That's cool.
Yeah, I just wanted to do
Yeah.
something goofy.
I got
I wanted
these
to create a whole
things
scene.
called tattoo paint roll, and they are. Oh fuck it! Here, hold on a sec.
Like he's fucking hitting buttons in Kit right now. Boop,
I need to
boop,
get
boop,
Max's
boop,
set
boop.
up. I want to do that. Like, I want to do art streams. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so tattoo paint
That'll burn a
roll.
wood.
You've got
We're gonna
like
fucking play
here's a
D&D here,
dice
man?
that
What's going on?
says it's kind of like that, but it's with artwork. So you roll this dice and you're designing a butt tattoo.
Are there any girls in the tavern?
So you roll these other ones and you get love, yin
If
yang,
there's, I want to do
flower,
them.
rose water, dragon.
Where's the
So
Cheetos?
It gives you these little choices of
Greg,
different
where's the
things
Mountain
to
Dew?
draw. Oh man, I ain't had a soda pop in 20 years.
So
But
that
anyway,
gives
they
you the
just
idea
got-
of what to draw.
Yeah, just when you get a little blank and you don't know what to do, there's a Japanese set that actually I think one of them even says kaiju on it.
Hey,
Probably.
No,
Is it gonna be misspelled
No, it's got
Japanese
the little,
phrases?
Hokusai octopus that and a
Oh, taco.
and
For
a
hentai?
decapitated head, ghost drum dragon, and a fucking marijuana leaf. No, it's maple leaf. Never mind.
all
sorry.
right.
Oh,
It's Japan. Sorry. Oni mask, Noah mask, yokai. It's
Fucking
it's
yokai.
check it out. They sell it to anybody. You don't just have to be a professional tattooer, but tattoo paint roll, and they've got a number of different sets, and it's
Yeah.
really good. If you like just doing, if you get stuck on drawing, you can just give them a roll. It gives you a few things, and you figure out a way to combine them together to do something. It's
Yeah.
I did that for May. I did Muppets May, or 1 year, 1 year doing monsters or whatever every day, or ask everyone on like my Facebook page or whatever, hey, what's your favorite animal? And you're just drawing stuff, like you said, just with kaiju, just trying to get that creative flow going. And all of a sudden, like I was like, I'm gonna take a couple days off because I just, you don't want to do it every day. But then people are like, hey, where are your drawings? It's like, well,
yes,
no one
you do.
liked them
every
so
day.
yeah, and all of a
Every
sudden, all
day.
these people are like, well, you never liked it or commented on it. I know, but I always look at it. I'm like, well, please comment so I at least know someone's watching it, because eventually you're like, what the hell am I doing? But then you end up going, I'm doing it for myself, and then all of a sudden it starts flowing, and now I can't see myself stopping.
Yeah. It's good, man.
Yeah,
That's
and
good.
like before it was just I was just drawing like an image of something, and then yesterday it was like I need to draw a whole scene. Like I need to fill up the page, and that's why I drew trees and then the skull, and I'm like, not just a rabbit. A rabbit, it's like that rabbit, a cartoon version of that rabbit from Monty Python. It's killing and eating people. And so now I'm trying to do something actually interacting with another object.
There you go. You
Is that
drawing fucking
Audrey
Audrey 2 from goddamn
yeah,
Little Shop of Horrors?
I love Audrey
That's a-
too.
yeah.
Love monsters.
Waka waka. See you later, Max.
Where did Max go?
Did his power go
Oh.
out again,
Uh-oh.
or did he just leave the scene?
Like he was mid-sentence and was gone.
You got upset? About
Oh,
something?
he's not.
Probably-
He's not backstage, so he probably lost his
Yeah.
power again.
No.
Max is sitting here telling me he's got the best internet in the world.
That's
Well,
what he
he's-
gets for living in
when it
fucking
works.
Louisiana.
Well, he said he's
Uh,
been losing power, not losing internet.
Was he being sarcastic when he said it? Because that's usually what I am when I talk about my internet connection. I'm being sarcastic.
That's hilarious.
I found out
Internet.
what internet the fort uses in my area, and I switched to that server, and I've never had a fucking problem since with my ISP. It's like, what's the
Gotcha.
fucking army using? Right.
See, Justin's got a point. He probably went to get another pickle.
This is true.
That's what happened.
But Justin also brings up a good
Ollie
point,
cookies.
too. If Hasbro
I
did
don't
acquire
know
the
how that
Resident
would
Evil IP, and they made figures like classified figures from that, I'd be down. Take my money. You know what I mean? Like more zombies? Okay.
I agree, 100%.
Pickle. Fuck you.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
What?
Hey.
Why are you getting upset about a pickle? I fucking love pickles.
Nah, I do too. Especially Grillo's pickles. If you hadn't tried Grillo's pickles, you are failing life.
I feel like I've been
Oh.
part of this conversation about Grillo's pickles before.
They're
I
so
don't know if I
fucking
haven't.
good.
Are you shilling for them? Are you shilling for
I will
pickles, man?
shill for Grillo pickles all day long.
Shiggles?
That is
Pickles?
GRILLO. Don't just chill and eat a grill.
For the show.
With a shill. I'll shill for
With the
them. They're
shill.
fucking good.
But he is Max Sicilian, so
Max is shilling in the house. If only my internet was still in the fucking house. I don't know what.
you said you had the best internet in the world too.
I do have good internet, but not when.
That's debatable.
Not
now,
when it
but-
works.
It's not today, apparently.
I was gonna
Just
say,
well,
Max.
The
That's a-
man trying to keep my voice down.
It's 1 a.m. for me, and I'm going to get to bed.
All right,
Yeah,
later, tell him.
I'm
Yep.
about to bounce too because I got to take out the
Hey,
trash.
Talib.
Guys,
East
peace out.
Coast
Oh,
What is
out.
that?
I'm
Is
gonna
that
have-
Arts?
Pushy.
Oh,
Yeah, he called you a pussy, Talib.
You did.
Taurus needs to get some sleep.
yeah.
I took
Oh,
a day nap today because I was so tired. So
Must be nice.
I have to go
All right.
too because I have.
no,
to
it wasn't nice because I literally I logged into work and I was like, all right, I'm ready to go. 9:30 a.m. I was like, fuck, I'm so tired. I went to the couch and took a nap. I woke up at 11:30. I was like, all right, I'm ready to work now.
I'm gonna
All
take
right,
off
well,
too because I've got a long day tomorrow. So
We
I will
have
talk to
gone
you all
2
later.
hours, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a call tonight, gentlemen. And I want to thank all of you for coming on tonight. And you know what? I think that Kaiju Daddy needs to sign us
Oh,
out.
damn.
Who the fuck is Kaiju Daddy?